Hey guys and girls, good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon. You know the routine. We are retired New York City police detectives with over 20 years of law enforcement. And if you like all things true crime related from the police detective's perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you'll get all things DutyRon and Ed Wallace when we go live or upload another video. Today, as you can see, it's multiple topics. We're going to talk a little bit about Kiley Rodni. We're going to talk about Gabby Petito. You know, this is a case that we all have, spoken extensively about. 1 year ago yesterday, her remains were recovered in the Grand Tetons because of the great work of another social media content creator, Red White and Bethune. Jen, Kyle, and the family had their GoPro running, and they got the video footage of Gabby Petito's van with Brian Laundrie, and potentially they could have recorded him during the action, during the course of him doing what he did to Gabby Petito. And that was just a whole year ago yesterday on the 19th. But in addition to the 19th, before we get into that, I want to say thank you to all the Patreon supporters, the channel members, and all the folks who are here engaging. This is a fundraiser. Every time I go live and speak about this, when we talk about a fundraiser, Gabby Petito Foundation, they donated $100,000 to the domestic violence hotline. And Kyle and Jen from Red, White, and Bethune are doing a fundraiser from the 19th, which started yesterday, until October 19th. And their son, Ethan, was killed in a car crash on his way to his, I believe, to Disneyland or Disney World in Florida in 2011. And it was his birthday yesterday, the 19th. And how chilling is that on the 19th, Gabby Petito's remains were recovered. And we talked about last year that being Ethan doing his work, from up in heaven. So anybody that gives super chats here today, the donation button, it all goes straight to pay it forward for Ethan. And they are going to be donating, their goal is $25,000 to send to the Gabby Petito Foundation, with putting it towards obviously domestic violence issues. And we all know about domestic violence. Men and women are afflicted by domestic violence on a regular basis. It doesn't just happen to women, it happens to men, it happens to senior citizens, it happens to little children. Look at Harmony Montgomery, Summer Wells, Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic. The list could go on and on. Little Michael Vaughn, Little Monkey. We could just rattle off these names. Lily. All of these cases are just bone chilling and shocking to all of us. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart. Domestic violence is just out of control. It's been out of control for a long time. So this live stream, and anytime I go live to talk about helping Jen from Red, White, and Bethune, these people are great, great friends. Just so you guys know, I made a donation on behalf of Crime Time with DutyRon. That's on behalf of all of you. We've already donated $1,000 to this fundraiser. I sent them $1,000 donation last night on behalf of us here at Crime Time with DutyRon. So that number, 1,100 raised so far, it's boosted. We sent them a big injection, a big start off last night of $1,000. And that's how serious I am about domestic violence. And that's how important I feel it is to donate. Even if it's $1 goes straight to this fundraiser. And YouTube doesn't take anything out of it. So if you hit that donate button, your funds go straight, and there's no fees taken out of it. Josh, if you could roll the video. This is from Red, White, and Bethune. This is the story. Jen posted this yesterday. I want you guys to all take a listen to this.
Hi, I'm Jen. This is Kyle, Ben, Molly, and Eli. We're nomads, inspiring you to live a life that you love. Every September, we do Pay It Forward for Ethan, for our son Ethan, who was killed in a car accident back in 2011. Ethan was such an incredible kid. He showed empathy and kindness to everyone that he met. He'd do random acts of kindness because he said everyone should be paying it forward. September 19th to October 19th, we encourage you to do one small random act of kindness each day. It can be as simple as getting the door for someone or writing someone a letter you've been meaning to reach out to. Or you could even pay for someone's coffee in line behind you. This year, we have a hefty goal of raising $25,000 for the Gabby Petito Foundation. Last year, together, we were able to raise over $10,000 for Mental Health America. This year, we want to work together to help victims of domestic violence. Ethan lived outside of his comfort zone, always saying hi to people, making them feel seen. Think about when someone does that for you out of the blue, no strings attached. Doesn't it feel good? Let's take this next month and make people feel seen and loved. I'm betting it'll be the best month that you've had in a very long time. Nothing makes your heart feel as full as paying it forward with no recognition. By doing things for other people without expecting anything in return, it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. By simply going out of your way for someone, you might just change the trajectory of their entire life. And changing the trajectory of people's lives are exactly what Ethan and Gabby did. For the next 30 days, let's pay it forward for Ethan and Gabby. Let's do a random act of kindness every day from September 19th to October 19th. And if you can't donate, don't worry. Just share this fundraiser. You're doing more than you know just by sharing. Now let's get out there and start spreading some random acts of kindness by paying it forward.
Kids, get a bucket for their clothes.
All right. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you for that. I want you to play it one more time, not right now, but towards the back end of this. Thank you so much. For those of you who donated, I saw some of them. Some of them came in as anonymous and so forth. There's a little box that you check when you do the donation, and it says "Show my name." Just you got to click that box; it'll show your name. But to all of you who have donated, thank you. And remember, if you cannot donate, you heard what Jen from Red, White, and Bethune said. Just do a random act of kindness for Ethan. So this is an ongoing fundraiser. It's going to run from the 19th of September, which was yesterday, until the 19th of October. We're going to have, I'm going to do at least a 2-hour live stream. I'm going to plan it. I'm going to have Jen and Kyle come on. We're going to get JB from WFLA. I'm going to ask Brian Enton. I'm going to also ask Bayan Wang and a couple other people who you guys all know and love. I'll ask Dave Rader from Equisearch, and we'll get everybody on in here, and we'll do a couple of hour powwow where we'll do these donations. And I thank each and every one of you. Every dollar counts. Domestic violence, it affects so many Americans and so many people across the globe. It's not just an American problem. It's a nationwide and worldwide problem. It's not just a nationwide problem. It is a worldwide problem. So again, the Gabby Petito Foundation, Jen and Kyle chose them because they're interconnected through their son, Ethan, who was killed in a car accident so tragically on his 7th birthday. He would have been turning 18 years old yesterday. They went live and they ran this fundraiser, and I give them all the kudos and all the strength for stepping out of their comfort zone and doing this. So it's just a beautiful thing. and this fundraiser is all for domestic violence. So it's a great cause. The money is that any of you donate is money well spent, because we know we're all affected by it. Have courage, be kind. Thank you for your donation, Tara Ellis. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. Again, Kiley, Rodni, Gabby, Petito, all of these cases. Our boys from California City, they're all interconnected. We're talking about them, we're discussing them, and sometimes these things start out as not being domestic violence, and then they turn into domestic violence cases. So Kathy, that was us. We donated that $1,000 yesterday to Red, White, and Bethune. I was in there. I just forgot to check the box, but that was a donation from Crime Time with DutyRon, all of us. So that donation, for those of you who are here that can't afford to reach into your pocketbooks or your purses or your wallets, that was us as a community, all of us together. And Jen knows that came from all of us. The $1,000 was a small way to say thank you to Jen and Kyle from Red, White, and Bethune, and the Gabby Petito family, the Schmidt family, the Petito family, for everything that they continue to do and will continue going forward to do. So that's what this community is about. It's about paying it forward. And as you heard Jen say, if you cannot donate, don't worry, share it, share the fundraiser, and do a random act of kindness. That's all she was asking. Josh, if you could roll that again, and then we are going to close it up, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll come back on. Josh, if you could roll that promo clip one more time for us. And here's Jen from Red, White, and Bethune talking about the fundraiser. Pay it forward for Ethan.
Hi, I'm Jen. This is Kyle, Ben, Molly, and Eli. We're nomads, inspiring you to live a life that you love. Every September, we do Pay It Forward for Ethan, for our son Ethan, who was killed in a car accident back in 2011. Ethan was such an incredible kid. He showed empathy and kindness to everyone that he met. He'd do random acts of kindness because he said everyone should be paying it forward. September 19th to October 19th, we encourage you to do one small random act of kindness each day. It can be as simple as getting the door for someone or writing someone a letter you've been meaning to reach out to. Or you could even pay for someone's coffee in line behind you. This year, we have a hefty goal of raising $25,000 for the Gabby Petito Foundation. Last year, together, we were able to raise over $10,000 for Mental Health America. This year, we want to work together to help victims of domestic violence. Ethan lived outside of his comfort zone, always saying hi to people, making them feel seen. Think about when someone does that for you out of the blue. No strings attached. Doesn't it feel good? Let's take this next month and make people feel seen and loved. I'm betting it'll be the best month that you've had in a very long time. Nothing makes your heart feel as full as paying it forward with no recognition. By doing things for other people without expecting anything in return, it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. By simply going out of your way for someone, you might just change the trajectory of their entire life. And changing the trajectory of people's lives are exactly what Ethan and Gabby did. For the next 30 days, let's pay it forward for Ethan and Gabby. Let's do a random act of kindness every day from September 19th to October 19th. And if you can't donate, don't worry. Just share this fundraiser. You're doing more than you know just by sharing. Now let's get out there and start spreading some random acts of kindness by paying it forward.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. So yeah, pay it forward for Ethan and Gabby Petito. and all the victims of domestic violence that are out there now going through it, or that have succumbed to their injuries from domestic violence, like Gabby Petito. I think this is an important thing for us to do as a community, and we gave them a big kickstart with sending that generous $1,000 donation. And that donation could have never happened if it wasn't for wonderful people like you who become channel members, Patreon supporters, who send in super chats and send in donations. Continue to fund and support these great fundraisers, because that's the best money that you could spend on helping others who help people, victims, families helping others. It's just such a strong thing for anybody who lost a son or a daughter or a loved one to domestic violence. You know, as police officers, as retired police detectives, Ed Wallace and I, and many of the others that are out there, we spend our whole entire lives, our whole adult lives and careers, helping people of all different kinds of domestic violence and all kinds of violence. This is just something that is the right thing to do in our retired lives. And I know that each and every one of you are good people. So please consider giving $1 to this cause, giving $1 or being kind to just one person every day for the next 30 days. It'll do your body a lot of good. It'll do your heart and soul and your mind a lot of good. Reach out, touch somebody, speak to the folks who you haven't spoken to in a long period of time. Just send them a kind message. It is definitely good for your soul. All right, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. You can share this video. I will link Jen and Kyle's video. Their fundraiser is going to be linked in this description, but you could just continue to hit that donate button after the live is over. If you got to get your bearings straight and get your credit card together or get your Google account set up, you can, between now and between now and October 19th, you can hit that little donate button right on the side. It's a heart with a hand over it. You guys can do that. And I thank each and every one of you for donating. Spread the word, spread it out there, put it onto your social. I'm going to share it on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And we are going to help Jen and Kyle reach this $25,000 goal that they have set. Let's crush this goal. Let's help them crush this goal by each and every one of us donating. And for those of you who are here and just joining or watching the replay, we've already sent a great donation out to them to kickstart this thing off. $1,000 last night came from Crime Time with DutyRon subscribers and supporters. You, the community, we did it. We've already made a huge contribution to this thing, but let's continue to keep doing it. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love and respect you guys all. Tonight, I haven't gotten a hold of him yet, but I am going to hopefully 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a auto crimes detective, retired auto crimes detective. It's going to come on with us. We're going to talk about the black box and the telematics in a 2013 Honda CR-V. We're going to talk about all of the capabilities of what they can and can't pull out, or what water does to it, and all some of the challenges that they may have. But he's an expert on it. We're going to talk about it, and hopefully we're going to get that show rolling tonight. I can't promise you anything because I haven't spoken to the gentleman who's going to come on with us, but look for that tonight. Again, keep donating, keep contributing to this fundraiser, Pay It Forward for Ethan and the Gabby Petito Foundation. I love and respect all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. Give it a thumbs up, share it out, and contribute if you can. Peace and love from Crime Time with DutyRon and the community. Thank you guys. Love yous all. Peace.